Hello, 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 everyone. Stand by. My baby is home from school. I'm all live. Are you okay? And so my sonny came home and he has realized that we're eating crab legs for dinner. So he's like amazed. All right, so let's get into it. I know y'all like look at my chest like, what is this? What is this? We didn't talk about none of this. What's going on? Let's change this. All right. So for those who do not know me, my name is Ramera. You can call me Mara the Goddess. I am on YouTube, Facebook, Tradingview, Telegram, not Telegram. What's it called? Twitter. I'm about on like all my platforms as Mirror the Goddess, also Twitch as well. I'm crossing over to Twitch, so guys, don't, if you try to find me on Twitch, bear with me. I'm still learning that platform. Okay. Okay. And I gotta switch some things around for us. Yes. Okay. So last time we spoke, we went over support and resistance levels and the uptrend in a downtrend market, in the trading market, and how to be able to trade and enter and exit out your trades as well. So and I think that was the only thing that we did, and we didn't go over. This week we are going to go over. Hold on. So let's make that off. This week we are going to go over how to draw trend lines and the range in market. So trend lines is actually going to be a little bit short. It's really easy on how to draw trend lines because hey, it's just a line. But the range in market has a couple pages. And then we're gonna follow up next week with time frames and top down analysis. That's when we start getting into the goods, guys. So we're finishing up the market structure portion. Now it's just like, okay, how do we use it? What do we do? What's going on? Okay. So this is the good stuff. Also, I have to let you guys know because it is February. This is the month of love, but also this is my birthday month, 222. I'm not married to Goddess 222 for no reason. Well, 22 for no reason. I'm destined for born to be greatness. Okay. All right. All right. So let's get into trend lines. Oh, and then also, I think I got blocked off one of my, I'm just gonna take screenshots of this right quick. Cause I ended up getting blocked again, y'all. Which one is this? Oh, that was just that one. Never mind. So I'm gonna actually clear this. And let me remove all these drawings for us. Okay, that is done. Okay, so let's get into it. How to draw trend lines. To draw a quality trend line, you need to find at least 2 minimum swing points and simply connect them with each other. That easy, guys. At least 2 minimum swing points. The levels must be clear. Don't try to force a trend line. Okay, this is. Let me just. Coca-Cola. I don't know what's going on. All right, don't use smaller time frames to draw trend lines. Use always the 4 hour and the daily trend lines to find obvious trend lines, guys. So in the book, he's telling us you want to use always the 4 hour and the daily time frames. Don't go no longer. He's telling us, guys. This is you want to listen to the experts because he know what he's talking about, right? All right, we will try to focus right now on how to draw them in a trending market. Our purpose is to identify the beginning of an impulsive move in the trending market. So this is their reason. Our purpose is to identify the beginning of the impulsive move so that we can get in to what's going on in the market, and we can start getting in those positions. So in the next chapter, I will explain you in detail on how to trade trend lines in combination with our price action trading setups. See an example of how to draw trend lines in a downtrend market. Okay, so here they have an example here. Swing points. At least we need at least just two. In this case, we have 4 swing points, and that's how we draw a trend line. And it says, as you can see, the market respects the trend line when price approaches. The market reverses and continues the same direction. This is really easy, especially for my new beginners, guys. When the market moves this way, trend lines help us to anticipate the next impulsive move, but the direction of the market. Look at another example of an uptrending market. So in this case, they have only 3 swing points here, here, and here, with the boxes indicated. And it says, as you can see, the market respects the trend line by drawing it the right way. We can easily predict the next movement upward. This is all what we can say about trending markets. It's clear. I think it's clear and simple. Now, what I want you to do is open your charts and try to find trending markets, find previous swing points, which is our support and resistance, and try to find trend lines as well. So we want to find our swing points, support, and resistance. See, this part I don't. Never mind. All right. It says this exercise will help you understand how trending markets move and how to predict high probability entries in the market. Like, you have to practice. We don't just wake up with greatness, right? We have to become greatness. We got to train ourselves to be greatness. So let's get into it. All right, so he said we want to find it either on the 4 hour or the daily time frames. I know I always use Euro USD. It's just easy to read those. It's easy to read, guys. Like, if you don't know what you don't know, why not use something where you can be able to, easily identify and see until you become, until you're able to see. Able to see once you get it down packed, then you can be able. You can be able to. That one actually kind of came out down some. I could still consider that. Support our swing point. Alright. Boom. She didn't really come all the way down. She came down here. She kind of faked this out, but then she continued up. Let me see if I can do it like this, maybe. I didn't really get close. Let me see. This may be a good one here. retracement happen, and then she continued up again. I like this one. This one is a little bit more textbook. We're getting in till she breaks. It's just that simple, guys. Just that simple. All right. Price. The market, as we know, she broke it, came down. It kind of looked crazy, but I'm just trying to. It's a small little retracement here, and she came all the way up. That was the highest that she went, and then she broke down. All right, I'm just gonna move this out the way. So you guys can be able to see. Let me get some boxes. And this is an uptrending market. We have our swing points, support and resistance. Okay. Let's make this a. I didn't want to clone that. I want to clone this. And all we need is 2. So we can find those high probability setups. All we need is 2. That's what the book said. Right? She did come down a little bit. We had the wicks and was telling us, hey, we're running out. We're running out. I want these like to be pink. I'm feeling really pinky today. There's nothing wrong with that, right? And guys, this is a daily time frame. We're gonna go over down to the 4-hour time frame for the downtrend market, so we can see. But here we have our swing points. And guys, I'm just going over what we've been already. This is an easy morning start formation. Also, a bullish engulfing is here. We have more morning star formations. The market actually broke structure here because it broke this previous structure. Let me get my arrow. Because look where it closed. It closed above this. So that was the break of structure. She came and retest. I'm trying to get it to where it touched the lines. But if you would have been able to get in, you could have got in at a swing point here. Roll her up. Came down, maybe got in. This is the daily time frame, guys. So these are days. So if you're, holding your positions, depending on what type of trader that you are, you probably would have got in, got out at the end of the week or whatever that time frame is. Let her retrace, come back, got in again, brought it, boom, boom, like. It's not hard, guys. It's really not hard. You just have to, are you willing? Are you willing to learn? I can give you as much information that I know, but what are you going to do with it? Alright, and then, let's see. Technically, she broke this previous, we're not talking about market structure, but I just wanted to She broke that previous low. We're continuing to go up. We were down with that. We were done with that retracement or that cool down period when we're talking about the swing high, swing low points. Um, the impulsive moves and things. So she was done retracing or done. Um, she was just done retracing, and then she continued to go bullish. If you missed that move, it's okay, because what goes up must come down, and also vice versa. Okay, here we have the bullish engulfing. I just want to go into depth with it. You don't, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I know we're picking out the swing points, but just a little bit into that swing point, we have that bullish engulfing. We have that morning star because we have that morning star confirmation, and that was like two confirmations for us to be able to get into our trade to buy, guys. It didn't really touch the trend line here, but that was, if you're reading the candlesticks, because this is the candlestick Bible review. If we're reading the candlesticks, it's telling us that markets is going to continue to go up. This is with not no indicators. This is with not any other technical tools. You know, of course, you want to have your own technical tools, but this is a higher time frame. Which is why he says to do it either on a 4-hour or a daily time frame, because they're a little bit much stronger. And then we have one more push up, but it didn't break that previous high right here. So you probably would have either got out right here, or here it is, that bearish harami, that baby, you know, the bearish harami letting us know we're about to sell, which we did. We broke. Y'all. Okay, we didn't even talk about that. I don't even want to go into that. But here is one more bullish engulfing pattern here, letting us know we are continuing to go up. That I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I see, because what I see y'all don't even know yet. But this is like a it's like an equal highs. Okay, we going to sell. That was like one confirmation, but I'm gonna remove that because y'all don't know about that yet. Okay. All right, so this is our picture of our downtrend. I'm gonna remove this because I was just trying to show you guys those swing points in that time where we had the impulsive moves. Let me share this with you guys. Do I want to keep that with broad structure? I'll put it right here because it did break that previous structure. And I'll put BOS, which is break a structure. Okay. And let me publish this for you guys. This is trend analysis, trend lines. And then we're going to also do support and resistance, because that was what he said our swing points. Okay. Candle. Candlestick Bible review. Trend lines. Upward. Uptrend. Daily. Time frame. All right, so let's go down to the 4-hour. And let's identify a downward trend. Ew, this is beautiful. So there was with the upwards, I did it from our because we're swinging low to swing high, which we get in low to go ride it all the way up to the top. So that's why the trend line was at the bottom. So with this case, since it is a downward, a downtrend, we're going to have the trend line to touch from the top. Okay, and let's make this red. Um, and let's do it because we're doing from our swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. This was a little swing high. Didn't all would come back to that to the trend line, but she did break up, and then she retraced all the way back to that trend line. We ain't breaking yet. Boom, we ain't break. So we're still continuing to sell. Came back up, retraced it again, sold again. We ain't done. We ain't break our trend line. So she's running out. She made a higher low from this, and then she broke. Then she finally broke out. Okay, and that's just market structure, guys. That's just market structure. Okay, it's really not that hard. You just have to just train your eyes, continue to be inside the market. So we see our swing points. I'm gonna see if I could try to zoom in on those swing points too, but we're just identifying the swing points, and we'll price hit our trend line. And I'm gonna do this one right here. I'm gonna do this one more time. And then let me just go in and see if I can zoom in for you guys. And let's break this down. Okay. So this was like the beginning of our trend lines. She technically did not break structure until here, which let me like what with this candle, and she broke that previous structure, right? She broke actually all this, but guys, candlesticks, what is the candlesticks telling us? This was our bearish harami, right? Our wick, when we're telling about our closes, our wicks was indicating that the sellers have higher pressure right now. Sellers, hey, we going down. She went all the way down. She didn't break this previous high. She still continued to go down. Here we have an evening star. There's another evening star right here. We have some bearish engulfings here. This is the 4-hour time frame. So if you are waiting for the right setup of when you do want to get in, if you didn't get in here, we seen her retrace. We probably would have got in right here. Hey, if we missed that, it's okay. We got in one more time. The market was giving us multiple confirmations to let us know that we were going to sell. Okay, and that's exactly what she did. All right, she sold, and then she came back. All right, then what do we have here? It's kind of small. I always get this. Is that the double top? Yeah, I know I'm wrong I get wrong with those names, but basically, I think that's the double top, because the double tops. That's not the right word. Anyway, it's the indication that we're selling. Or also, if you would have just looked at this whole 3 candlestick, the candlestick formation, that could have been a morning star right here. I mean, an evening star right here. Here she sold down, came back up, Give me 1 second, guys. Hello. He went to go get him right now. Yeah, about the girls, yes. No, hold on. With the picture? Hold on, hold on. Okay, okay, I got it. Okay. Mm-mm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. No. No. It's okay. Okay. No, I'm just on live. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I will give you a call Thursday. Hey, doing great. Okay, KK. All right. I kind of already was pointing it out while I was on the phone. I'm so sorry about that, but hey, life happens. Life happens. Okay. Okay, she did make herself. She didn't touch, but if you was able to catch that, cat y'all market structure candlesticks. I'm gonna be honest, this is what I use in my trading. um it helps with also with my other technical analysis. I don't use indicators or anything like that. But Beershit Harami, all this like we could have got in for the sale. If we miss the sale, what goes down comes back up, vice versa. All right, here's another bearish Harami right here. She sold down a little bit, but she still continued to make a lower high. She sold down a little bit. She touched our trend line, guys. That was a weak entry. You probably wouldn't have been able to get that, but if you did, then you scored. But she was still letting us know. Also, with that is bearish engulfing right here, and we sold down. Okay. Okay, and then we're talking about our swing high, swing lows. This is the perfect example right here. She sold down. That's that impulsive move. She came back and retest, and she sold down. She kind of did like a funny little way that she had her impulsive move, but she did come back and retest, and she sold all the way down. If you did not get that, is this okay? Price always comes back to us. Okay, we ain't chasing the market. We ain't chasing no market. Okay, that's how you lose your money chasing the market. All right, so here we have evening star, also with a bearish engulfing. That was two indicators to let us know that we are selling. She sold down. Market structure. She did her impulsive move, came back up, retwist. She did her. We'll talk. I'm actually gonna have to do another video. We're still gonna follow up and do another video with the range of market. But she did some range and market. That's actually gonna be on our next video. I wanted to talk about trend lines. I didn't know this was gonna go a little bit deep, but hey, I had to get deep with y'all. All right, here we have a bearish. These two candles, a bearish Harami. Also, Yeah. Also with a a bearish engulfing, and she touched the trend line. We did not break. We still in our seller's market. So what we putting in buys for? Unless you just a hedge trader or something. I don't know. All right. And we have one more. She sold down. I didn't want to get too deep, but she made her impulsive move, came retread, she sold down. All right, don't know what's going on, and it's okay if we need to be out of this market, because we technically still made a lower high here. So if we could have got into a small short sale, we could have, but she made a lower high. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Lower high. And then this is a higher low. Because this was higher than this low. I still have to do it. And then she broke out of our trend line, retraced, and then she went up. But we ain't talking about that part. All right. So there we have it. Let me go ahead. Let me refresh. Okay. I'm just gonna put this right here. Let me zoom this out a little bit, and you can always review my charts. I'm gonna be posting the links in Telegram. Oh my gosh, why do I keep talking about Telegram? I am in Telegram though, but that's only something else. Candlestick Bible review. And this is Trendlines and Downtrend daily time frame. This is English. Reviewing. 1 second. We are reviewing. And a yes. Oh, did I post that other one public or private? I can't post it. I'm gonna have to post this one public again. He only speaks English.
No, he only speaks Spanish.
Oh wow.
But his name know it. And then it's a couple of kids. It's like 2 kids. And I speak English and Spanish.
Okay, that's good. All right, guys. So I'm gonna come back and we're going to talk about the range of markets. We identified the uptrends and the downtrends and how to draw the trend lines using our swing points. I did break it down a little bit inside the candlesticks and what the candlesticks was actually talking about us. So next we're going to talk about the range of market. This has a couple pages, so I'm going to do another video on that. And yeah, stay tuned to the next video.